Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.
Good evening. I'm Charles MacDonald Hurd, former curator of weapons at the Alamo Museum in San Antonio, Texas. It was at the Alamo that Jim Bowie met his heroic death. It was there that I first saw a knife such as this. A knife that made Bowie a legend in his own lifetime. And it was while working at the Alamo that I first heard the stories in countless variations of his search for the lost San Saba mine. A search so long and tireless that it is now known in Texas as the lost Jim Bowie mine. It has a curious history. It was first worked by the Lipan Apaches for silver to make ornaments such as this. Then in 1756, the Spanish came and enslaved the Indians. They called the mine the San Saba. It is believed to be the richest silver deposit in Spanish America. Later, the Indians revolted, massacred every man, woman, and child, destroyed the Spanish buildings, leaving not a trace. Still later, they masked the entrance to the mine. And for 70 years, its exact location remained the well-guarded secret of the Lipan Apache. Until Jim Bowie heard about it. How he did so was one of his most stirring adventures, as you will soon discover. It so happened that in the summer of 1828, when Jim Bowie came back to San Antonio from a business trip to Saltillo, the Lipan Apaches were in town on their semi-annual trading visit.
Quanto cuesta?
Sombrero.
No, I need my hat. How about money? Gold.
Same like silver. Plenty silver.
Huh?
Big knife.
No, thanks. I need that, too. I need that even more than my hat.
Pistola.
Pistola? All right, you got yourself a deal.
Where did you get these? Tell me quick, where did you get these? Tell me. Where did they come from? You must know. Where did they come from?
Hold on a minute here. That's no way to treat a little girl. Muchachita, these friends of yours?
They frighten me, senor.
Well, they do they? Well, boys, you better move along. Go on now, go on.
Big knife. Excuse our big knife.
Yeah. Well, what's all this about? What's your name, huh?
Maria.
Maria? Mine's Jim. What you doing, Indian trader?
Si, senor. I trade bread.
Bread? Oh, yeah. Smells fresh.
It was baked only this morning, senor.
It was, huh? How much?
1 centavo, senor.
1 centavo? That's nowhere near enough for a loaf of bread. How about 1 peso?
Gracias. Here, senor.
Oh, gracias, Maria.
Maria! Maria, the Apaches, they have seen these.
Si, but they did not buy any.
We must go, hurry.
No, hey. Tomas, I want to play.
Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, muchacho, what are you doing here, huh?
Keep away, hombre. This is with my sister and myself, not with you.
baby, amigo. I have been anxious for news of you, senor.
Well, news is good, Don Juan. You busy right now?
Oh, come, I will introduce you. Chief Sholik, I would like to present my good friend, Senor BOWIE.
How? Shulik Sabi. Big knife.
Me savvy, too. Chief Sholik, great hunter of Comanche.
Aye, bueno. Kill many Comanche.
The chief and I have been exchanging gifts. Twice a year, he brings to me a silver ingot, and I, in return, give him a horse. It is a custom left over from the time when I was alcalde. The amusing part of the arrangement is that each of us thinks the other made the better bargain.
You know, that's very funny. I have one just like that. Only mine's made of adobe. You see, they're identical. And the same letters, exactly the same, SS, must have been cast in the same mold.
Oh, impossible.
Where get him, big knife?
From a little girl on the sidewalk. She was playing sharp, and I was...
Oh, just a clever copy, Chief Sholik. Nothing more. Now, if you will excuse me, matters of business, you know.
A pleasure, Chief Sholik. Well, sir, what was all that about?
Forget it. How went matters at Saltillo?
Look, I come along with a piece of adobe shaped like a Spanish ingot. You and Chief Sholik look like you've seen a ghost, and you asked me to forget it.
Our friends, the Lipan Apaches, act as a buffer between us and the savage Comanches to the northwest. I worked hard to establish this friendship when I was alcalde. And I am still prepared to sacrifice anything to maintain that peace. Even you, my friend. Is that clear?
No, sir, it's not very clear. But I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
Now, tell me, how go things at Saltillo? What is the good news?
Everything went as expected. The machinery for the textile mill is on its way from Boston. Should be here in a few days. Meantime, there's nothing left for me to do.
Oh, then I suggest you use the time in acquiring land. Soon you will be a citizen, and someday you will marry and establish a home.
Oh, I don't know about that, sir. I doubt very much whether there's a woman who want to marry me. And I never stay put long enough to find out. Speaking of women, got a few little things here. I thought your wife and daughters might be amused by them. I'd like to pay my respects before I go on back to the inn.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have already gone to our summer home at Monclova.
Oh, that's a pity.
Oh.
I'll miss them.
I miss them, too. Would you join me for dinner?
Well, I was hoping you'd ask me.
I shall expect you then at 9:30.
All right, I'll be here.
Senor BOWIE, it is important you come with me at once.
Well, I have a dinner engagement, Senora, which is also kind of important.
This morning, you bought a loaf of bread made from adobe.
That's right.
Did you note its shape?
Yes, I did.
It was not shaped by hand. It was molded in this. Will you come with me now, senor?
All right.
¿Quién es? It is Mama Thomas. Open.
Buenas tardes, señor BOWIE. I am Tomás González.
Buenas tardes, Tomás. Buenas tardes, Marie.
Here, Thomas. Do not keep the old one waiting.
This way, señor.
Huh?
Say a rosary, Mama. It will help.
I will.
Senor Bowie, my grandfather, Don Ramon Gonzalez.
Senor?
The door, Thomas. This is not for the ears of women. Be seated, senor.
Oh, thank you. I hope you'll make this brief, sir. I have an important engagement with Don Juan de Viramenti.
That friendship happens to be one of the reasons you're here, Senor Bowie. The other happens to be your heroic reputation.
Huh?
You're said to be much man, a proven bravo of many fights. Is this true?
Look, sir, I didn't come here to answer personal questions. If you'll excuse me.
Stay where you are. Beneath my hand lies the key to the greatest fortune in Mexico, perhaps in all the world. The lost treasure of the San Saba. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, I've heard about it. I mean, the legend.
Legend? This is reality. SS San Saba. Silver ingots cast from such a mold. Stacked in quantities this room could never contain. And the vein, 2 varas wide. How deep, there is no telling.
You've seen this?
With these eyes, senor. Less than a year ago, myself and my son, the father of that boy.
The leaping Apaches killed my
Silence,
father.
Nieto. I myself carried the head of an arrow here, crawling toward my heart. My death is near. Through the innocent play of a child, the Apaches have found me out. They will soon be here to kill me and to take the map.
Well, if things are as serious as you say they are, maybe you ought to have the protection of the authorities.
And be questioned about this map? See my family cheated out of this treasure? No, senor. Far better the Apaches kill me and keep their treasure.
You offering me a share in this enterprise?
Half, senor. An equal share with the family of my son.
You mean you trust me?
You will do this thing?
Maybe.
Oh, no, senor, please, God. Do not touch it.
Out of here, woman.
Mama, please. Give it to me. I must take it back. It will kill you, like it killed my husband.
Out of here,
Do
woman.
not touch it.
Just a minute, wait a minute. Senora, calm yourself. What is it you want to tell me? Yes?
No. It is too late. I see it there, behind your eyes, crawling around.
Go away, senor. Forget what you've heard here tonight. I've done you great wrong. I ask your forgiveness.
You've told me too much already. Now, what else is there about this map that I ought to know?
She worked in the archives of the government at Saltillo. It was she who discovered the dusty old map, lost in the files, unknown even to the officials. I threatened to break up her engagement to my son unless she stole it for me. To be obsessed with lost treasure is like loving a wicked woman. You know she leads you down and down the stairs of degradation, yet you cannot give her up. It is like the cucaracha that creeps into your ear and gnaws into your brain and crawls around and round and never lets you rest. Sometimes you feel you want to tear off the top of your skull with your fingers and dig him out. You cannot. That is how it has been with me, senor. And how I must not let it be with you.
I'm not superstitious, old one. What has been your misfortune may very well turn out to be my good fortune. I would like to make the search.
Knowing what you know?
Knowing what I know.
You are either a great man or a great fool. And I would be an even greater fool to throw this chance away. Swear, Senor Bowie. Swear on the skull of my beloved son that you will search. That you will share equally with the wife of my son and her children. Swear, Senor.
I so swear.
It is done.
Oh,
This side of the Rio San Saba. I can make it in about a week.
10 days.
All right, then 10 days. Anyway, I can be back in about 3 weeks at the outside. Meantime, you can have everything organized here. But remember, the fewer the better. The less people we'll have to share with. Something wrong, senor?
There's a great deal wrong, my son.
Do you doubt the map?
No, my own sanity. That I could let myself be carried away even for a moment like a romantic young visionary.
This is no vision. Why were the Lippers questioning that little girl? Why was Chief Scholich so upset?
I do not look for proof. I only pray for the courage to resist this enormous temptation.
All right, I'll go alone. The Mexicans will take no risk. The Apaches will blame only me.
There will be no search. I will not permit it.
Look, sir, I gave my word. I made a vow to Gonzalez.
This is no longer Spanish treasure, nor is it government treasure, nor Gonzalez, nor yours, nor mine. Ownership has passed to the Lipan Apaches. It is theirs. I will not take the responsibility for the hostilities that surely will follow. Am I understood?
Forgive me, Your Excellency. Thieves have murdered an elderly man in the Calle Villeta. His name was Ramon Gonzalez.
A few bruises, that's all. Not enough to have killed him.
Perhaps his heart. He was old and wounded. Tráeme la señora.
You have it with you, senor.
No, senora.
You have destroyed it?
No, I haven't.
Your abuelo was murdered because of it. You will be murdered, too. Return it to the alcalde. He will return it to the archives. Give it to Tomas. He will take it to him.
Where is Tomas?
Is he not here? Tomas? Querido? He went for help. Did he not come back? Tomas. Tomas!
No, wait, senora.
But they have him, senor. They will kill him, too.
Don't worry about Tomas. We'll find him for you, senor. Come sit down. Come on. It's all right.
I cannot suffer more.
Scholich, if you move, you die.
Scholich die, boy die.
Boy? You mean Tomas? You have him?
See,
Where? Your camp?
Scholich take big knife. Show him, boy. My knife.
You take me to the boy first.
You one good fighter, big knife. You, like me.
Let's go, Scholich. Which way?
Well, now, come see boy.
Déjame ir. Leave me alone. Déjame ir. Leave me alone. ¿Cómo está, señor Bowie?
All right. How about you, boy?
I did not tell them what they want to know, senor.
What do they want to know?
Old man have mapper show way to Lipan Silver. Lipan Apaches look for old man long time.
The medicine man. He killed my grandfather, senor Bowie.
No. 3 hands not kill old man. Heart stop. But old man not have mapper. Old man make talk with big knife. Big knife have mapper.
It is our secret, senor. Do not tell them.
Mappa big knife, boy live. No mappa, boy die.
Say nothing, senor, nothing.
I've given the map to Don Juan de Viramani, Scholik's friend.
You would betray us, senor.
Look, boy, I'm not going to bargain with your life. Scholik, take me to Don Juan. He will see that I speak the truth.
This is the property of the government, Scholik. The chiefs of Mexico.
Lipan Apache no more come trade. Go make peace with Comanche. Make war on white people.
You would turn against us because of this?
See.
No! You have burned the map, Apache. But it is here in our heads, and you cannot burn that away.
Mappa in head like a picture in water when wind comes up. Surely go in peace now. Come back 6 moons. Make more trade.
Go in peace, Scholik.
Senor. Big knife come ride with Scholik someday. Hunt buffalo. Kill many Comanche, yes?
Maybe.
Remember the words of the abuelo, senor Bowie, about the cucaracha.
I'll remember.
My boy. Carito mío.
Do not cry, Mama. There is nothing more to fear. Come.
Give me some paper. I want to write this map down while I still remember it. See, Rio de la Saba, 15 miles east. Arroyo de la Plata, 18 miles north. No, wait a minute. It's 8 miles north. Yeah.
It is no use, my son. Map in head is like picture in water when wind come up.
No, I think I can get it. See, 8 miles north on the Arroyo de la Plata.
That's how it started, Jim Bowie's search for the lost San Saba mine. It's somewhere about here, between the Rio San Saba and the Rio Llano. Go ahead, look for it. Thousands have, thousands will. Word of caution, though, don't forget the old Spanish saying about the cucaracha. Treasure hunting is like an insect. It creeps into your ear, gnaws into your brain, and crawls around and around till it drives you mad. So, if you decide to go search for it, as Jim Bowie did, don't say I didn't warn you.
And here's the star of our show, Scott Forbes.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And we'll be with us again next week for another exciting adventure in the life of Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie, Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man. He roamed the wilderness unafraid, from Natchez to Rio Grande. With all the might of his gleaming blade, he fought for the rights of man. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.